USA will shoot first, and it's Brady Ellison, individual bronze medalist at London 2012, individual silver medalist at Rio 2016, now qualified for Tokyo 2020. He'll shoot first here.
9, no.
Jacob Wuki, London 2012 team silver medalist with Brady Ellison. Over to Indonesia. Astiadi starting off with a 10. What a start from Indonesia, Nikki.
Both these teams have obviously had a big break with the lightning delay, and I wondered if they'd crash down, but both come out shooting ever so well.
Yeah, a little less pressure on these two teams compared to our previous contenders. Ooh. Was that in the 9, or did that go into the 8 ring?
I thought I saw an 8.
Yeah, I think you're
Left.
Right.
Just a little high that time from Astiadi. Well, a 10 will definitely get the set points. I think a 9 might be enough here. A little bit of movement. That's dropped into the 8. Now, I think the USA are on 54. The scoreboard says 55. Brady Ellison will get us back underway. Jacob Wookie just taking a little bit of time here to set himself up. Is that going to be rain related?
I don't think so. He did the similar thing on the last set as well. Not quite sure why. Perhaps getting his hand in position. If his hand gets wet, it can slip in the grip. So it's important you are getting a good contact, and perhaps he might be drying his hand before putting it in there.
.28 back in the groove. Oh, just pulling off to the right this time. Salsabilla. Leading out Prastiadi. Here's the 17-year-old Arif Pangestu. USA could put this out of reach. They can afford to drop a single point in these 3 arrows and still get both points in this set.
Hear that communication from Brady, telling his teammate, keep it strong.
I talked about him coming off the line very quickly. I mean, he fell off the line there.
He's just so fast. I wish he would follow through and complete the shot, but he's so keen to get off the line quick.
And there are the set points for the USA in this second set. They've set a target that Indonesia simply cannot reach. They're on 26 at the moment, so a maximum of 56 is not enough for the 57 scored by the USA. 3-10s would be nice, though, to give them confidence going into the next set. That's dropped into the 7 by the looks of things. So, in the end, a 53 for Indonesia. Indonesia now trailing, so over to Salsabilla to get set number 3 underway. That's a better start for Indonesia. So 29 for Indonesia. Whilst Olympic qualification is sorted out now for the recurve men's team, this is crucial not only for the title that's available here, but also in preparation for the upcoming Archery World Cup Stage 3, which is also hosted here in Paris, starting in just a couple of days.
Yeah, that's right. You know, these are the last kind of dress rehearsals now for the Olympic Games. So this and the World Cup, and then, you know, I think we're pretty much onto the Olympics. So you want to gain a lot of confidence from this experience and go in there as strong as you can.
Just hitting the line, so 2 teams level on 29 points. A little bit of communication going on there between Jack Williams and Brady Ellison. Any idea what was going on there, Nikki?
I think they were just talking about perhaps where they aimed, you know, where you bob on, where you have to aim off slightly. They're just, you know, going around the goal a little bit, so to making sure you know exactly where to aim to get a 10.
That opens the door a little bit for the USA. That's just dropped into the 9. That hit the other arrow, didn't it?
It did, yeah. You heard a bit of a clatter, got deflection. It would have otherwise been a 10 if that arrow wasn't there already. So it's a shame, but you get where the arrow landed.
So 3-point room for error, now down to 1 with an uncharacteristic 8 from Ellison. He thinks the process he went through was okay. By the looks of things, just aimed in the wrong place. Bit of pressure here on Jacob Wookie. Pretty calm though, pretty cool. But by my calculations, they can only tie with Indonesia, and that's if Jack Williams shoots a 10. That's a 9. Now I've got them on 55, which means Indonesia have struck right back, and we're all tied at 3 apiece. Well, the USA have been pegged back by a feisty Indonesia. They'll shoot first in this 4th set. Gold medal at stake here. These two teams have already qualified for Tokyo. It's almost a little casual from Jacob Wookie.
The thing is, if you shorten it too much, eventually you turn away so quick you affect the shot, so it's better to follow through, but God, he shoots well with it, doesn't he?
Certainly does, and that young man there, Jack Williams, just 21 years old, really is part of the furniture now when it comes to the recurve men's team. Absolutely solid and got years at the top of the sport ahead of him. Pressure on Indonesia. The response is a 9. So whatever happens through this first rotation, Indonesia will be behind.
Nine 8 liner, I'd say. We're probably going to have to go for a measure on that one potentially.
So 26 or 27. USA so far haven't missed the center of the target in this 4th set.
9.
Commentator's curse right there.
Still room for error though for the Americans. They can still afford to drop 1 more point and be safe, even if the second arrow from Indonesia gets marked up. That is the 1 point. Maybe you were right, Nikki. A 10 will do it. Jack Williams, you have really impressed me today. A 58 is out of reach for Indonesia, even with the benefit of a markup on one of their arrows. Lovely shot from the 17-year-old. And a great finish as well from Sausabila. Indonesia were good enough to qualify for the Olympic Games, but the USA were just a little bit too good, taking gold here in Paris. Both teams will be on the range in Tokyo in just a few weeks' time, but the gong goes to the USA here in Paris.